Did you know Drake's here tonight? I thought Drake was your homie. Oh. No? Drake's my homie. Now since Drake's here, he's over here on the side. I'm gonna do this one for him. It's dedicated to you.
So Drake got booed in Toronto, Limp Bizkit was doing a show and that's what happened. They said what they said, Drake is here and the crowd just started booing. He said, I thought you loved Drake. Well, I'm going to break that down very quickly as far as why that's not surprising. And I'm also going to get into some other stuff. But before we do, please put a like on the vid. So let's just look at this situation. It's Limp Bizkit. Limp Bizkit. Bruh, like, if they are dropping new music today, it's not charting, it's not doing nothing. From my understanding, without me doing any research, the last time that they dropped was in the 2000s or early 2010s or something like that. So they are a legacy act. Even then, the people coming out there that are lit, so just understand that they're an act from the 2000s, possibly late 90s, as far as 99 at the latest. But they're really a 2000s act. Their fans loved them in the 2000s, especially if they were people who grew up to Limp Bizkit, or better yet, were actually partying to Limp Bizkit. So that's going to be anybody from 15 to, and we could even throw 14 in there. Anybody from 14 all the way to like 35 at that time. So in the 2000s. So if you take that and you add 24 years onto any of those ages, all of those people are old. Their core fan base is old. Do you see where I'm going with this? So we're painting a picture right now. So the first thing is, these guys haven't released any new music. They have an older fan base. Guess what else? Fred Durst might rap here and there, but nobody looks at Limp Bizkit as a rap group. They're a rock band. They are a rock band. And guess who, I mean, and I'll say this, guess who the primary fans of rock are when you go to those concerts? It's white people. And it's not just white people. It's white people who are, engaged in white culture and stuff like that. They're not from the hood. Now, let me be clear about something else. When it comes to rap shows and stuff like that, a lot of the people who buy the stuff and like who really make it move forward right now as far as the sales, is definitely white people that are not from the hood and stuff like that. But that is an acquired taste, and depending on what rapper we're talking about, if we throw a Playboy Cardi out or something like that, the people in this crowd are not Playboy Cardi fans at all. Let's just get that out the way. So when you look at that, you look at the narrative that's going to be painted by oh man, Drake is losing so bad and he fell off so bad that he's getting booed in his hometown. They are booing him at a Limp Bizkit concert, fam. A Limp Bizkit concert, fam. Those are old white rock fans. Now let's go to another part of the spectrum as far as just hip hop and this whole beef. One of the narratives that I've pushed this whole time is, listen, the thing that Drake has that Kendrick does not have is a passionate group of haters. There are Drake stans. There are Kendrick stans. But then there are Drake haters. There are no There's no mass of Kendrick haters who are just Kendrick haters for the sake of being Kendrick haters and don't even like Drake. That doesn't exist. It's not a mass of them, bro. But there is a tremendous mass of people who are just Drake haters. Guess who that demographic is filled with mostly? Older people, typically older black people. Just me being honest. But when you really look at it, just older people in general don't like younger music, if we're being honest. Older people in general, when it comes to hip hop, as far as hip hop fans, they typically don't like Drake. Just like they didn't like Soulja Boy, just like they didn't like D4L, just like they didn't like Lil Wayne, if we being honest, the older people don't like they don't like Drake. So when you look at that, an older white crowd, you think they're gonna be the pit? Like you think that's has some overlap with Drake's core fan base? Absolutely not. But not just that, they have more overlap just because they're old with the Drake hater base. So it doesn't matter that it's in Toronto. If he got booed at a rap show or something, like, because this is the thing, man. Like, you got to be honest. Like, cats like Pusha T and who else? Rick Ross and all these other people who beef with him can still come to the city and get love. The Weeknd is also from Toronto. He's beefing with The Weeknd. But even then, the Weeknd stuff, we could just put that to the side because that really doesn't have much to do with this. But if his ops can come in the city and get love from a lot of people, like, that doesn't mean that those people necessarily hate him to go to the Pusha T concert. But it's not, even though Ross got beat up, they're not as invested as you think they are. Because at the same time, he got booed in the city. And that is the reasoning why he got booed in the city. That's all it is. So let me know your thoughts. Please put a like on the video if you haven't already. I am gone. Sub if you're new here.